Hi everybody, it's Sheila. Today's lesson is on making effective videos, and I really thought that the best way to deliver the lesson would be to actually make a video myself. I think in a lot of cases teachers expect you to do these technical things and they themselves do not know how to do it. So I want to prove to you that yes, I can make a video. It might not be a Scorsese level video, but it is something you can watch. um, Also, if I can make a video, then certainly any one of you can make a video. You are the youth, and you should be a little bit more technical than I could ever hope to be. So maybe a lot of what I'm saying in this presentation is redundant, but I think there are a few people in the crowd that could benefit from what I'm saying, especially on the technical issues involved. So we don't have to awkwardly stare at my face throughout the video, thankfully. I am going to just present. So making effective videos. So here are some steps to take before you record your video. First, you need to choose the best equipment for the job. You might not have a choice of equipment. Maybe you just have a phone and that's all you can use, which is fine. And that'll really serve you well if you're not going to be seated at a table. You're out in the backyard, you're working in a stable, let's say, you're in your garage. The phone is going to be the best way to record something like this, or at least the video recorder on a camera. You might want to get somebody to help you. They can film while you walk through your step-by-step process. Or you might set your phone up on a tripod or your cool camera that has a video recording capability. It's totally up to you. If you are more stable in your presentation, you're going to be sitting at a table, we're going to be looking primarily at your hands, or if you're showing us a variety of still shots that illustrate the process, it might be better for you to use a PowerPoint like I'm doing today. And that can be shot usually with a laptop or your own personal computer. So those are some ideas. Secondly, you're going to want to prepare your set. First off, tidy it up. Nobody wants to see a bunch of clutter. Again, it's overwhelming, especially for visual people. Make sure that your set is well lit. Today, unfortunately, it's kind of a cloudy, drizzly, crappy day. So for the brief clip where you saw my face, I was lit not only by my dining room ceiling light, but also with a supplementary light that's pointed directly at my face. Proper lighting actually helps you look better, and not only for that vain aspect, it also illuminates what you're doing. If we don't even see your face, we can actually see the process better if the lighting is better. Finally, make sure nobody's coming into your set unannounced. If you're filming at your house, I would tell your parents or your siblings that you need privacy and quiet, and definitely tell them not to just come wandering into your room while you're trying to do this. Nobody wants to, keep filming again and again 100 times till they get the right cut. Funnily enough, I've already done about 12 cuts before hitting on this one. Okay, thirdly, you're going to want to prepare yourself. If you're going to be on camera, you should at least look your best. This image here shows a woman who wore a green dress in front of a green screen. Obviously, you're not going to be working with a green screen, but do keep in mind your physical appearance if you're going to be appearing on camera. Don't wear too much black. It looks kind of morbid. Even I didn't wear black today for this video. Also, it kind of makes you blend in with the background. Really narrow stripes, they can kind of flutter on camera, so try not to wear a narrow striped shirt. I'm actually wearing horizontal stripes. I'm breaking the rule here. But in most cases, horizontal stripes are nobody's friend. They actually make you appear wider than you are. Stark white will hurt the eyes on camera, and it reflects light. So I wouldn't just wear a white shirt. Any flashy bling that's going to reflect the light as well, not your best bet, so keep your bling for another occasion. And in the world of television and Hollywood, etc., they always advise that you don't go for the sleeveless look. It just appears informal. So try to throw some sleeves on. Finally, for preparing before you record, you want to have a script ready. So I've mentioned that I've done about 12 takes before getting this shot. It's mainly because I don't have a script prepared. I'm just kind of winging it, which is not something that I want you to do. So your script might be the actual information on the PowerPoint, which you can follow through and then elaborate on. Or you might want to get a sibling or a friend to hold up some cue cards or poster board behind the camera so that you can read while still focusing on the camera. Or you could just have a few cue cards that you periodically look down at yourself. Either way, prepare a script. It's going to help you get through this process a lot faster and make you sound like you know what you're talking about. All right, so here are some options for recording. First, as I've already mentioned, you might use your phone. And in most cases, you should be able to record a 5 to 7 minute video on your phone. Or you might just do a number of clips that you'll tie together during the editing stage, which is fine. And let me just assure you that on both iPhones and Androids, your videos will be recorded in an MP4 format. So it'll be very easy for you to translate that into something you're going to show us, the audience. If you're going to use your laptop to record, I don't actually own a PC that runs Windows, but I did some research, and apparently Windows 8, 8.1, and 10 have a camera option. Like in this image, you can see the icon. You only have to search for camera on the start menu, open up the camera utility. You can take pictures and record yourself. And eventually your work will be saved in the camera roll folder, which is in the pictures folder. This is important, that's why I brought it up. Sometimes you make a video and then it gets so lost in your operating system that you can't actually retrieve it. So this is where you'll find it. So go to pictures and then camera roll. And if you have the option to, the option of what format to save your file, always choose MP4. I'm going to be saying MP4 a lot. This is kind of the universal video that will play in most systems. So I wish I could be more helpful with this, but I don't even have a PC to experiment with. If you have problems, YouTube, camera tutorial on Windows, and it will give you some information. Okay, this is what I use. This is what I'm using right now. I have QuickTime Player on my Mac, so I left click it. Let me just show you. You just left click this, and it says, now it says stop screen recording, but when I wasn't recording, it said new screen recording, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, so you click that, and then a little box will appear. Excuse me. A little box will appear with a little red circle inside of another circle, and that's your record button. You click that, and you are recording your screen. Now, the way that I showed myself on the screen was that I opened up Photo Booth, and it's like recording me. It's not really recording me, but it's showing me, and QuickTime is recording me. It's like a riddle wrapped in a mystery. Okay, so when you're finished, the unfortunate thing about QuickTime Player is that it saves files in a weird, I don't know, .mov, I think, file, which is a huge file that you're going to really have difficulty uploading into YouTube later. So I downloaded this app called Handbrake, and it actually converts files from, WMOV to MP4. So if you're really tech savvy and you're using QuickTime Player and you have a Mac, I would advise you to download this Handbrake app. It will save you loads of time when you go to upload onto YouTube. All right. So now it's the video editing process. Perhaps you guys just want to film it straight up and not edit. In which case that's okay. I know that not all of you will have access to video editing software. And a lot of the time, if you actually purchase video editing software, it's not included in your package. It's going to cost you a lot of money. I think some of the best ones are going for like $300. So obviously I'm not expecting you to spend money on this project, and if video editing isn't available to you, that is fine. Okay, some of your phones do have like a really limited program that allows you to edit. So Androids and iPhones, they will let you crop and maybe shorten a video clip, but in most cases they don't let you do voiceover or cool effects. I would advise you to just check through your phone and see what's available to you. Maybe you have something a little bit better, who knows? Windows Movie Maker, if you have a PC that runs Windows and you have the Microsoft Office Suite, this is typically included for free. I have used this way back in the day. It's probably changed a lot since then, but it's fairly straightforward. And again, Google is your best friend. Just Google, how do I do this on Windows Movie Maker, and you will find a number of tutorials to help you through. But some things that it can do are transitions, effects, captions, audio levels, and more. All right. So check out YouTube for help with Windows Movie Maker if you happen to have it. And then again, what I use is iMovie. I think because I am able to use it with such ease, it must be made for dummies. Actually taught myself mostly how to use iMovie through a lot of trial and error, and if I really got stuck somewhere, I would go to YouTube and check out, how does the Ken Burns effect work. So, if you have a Mac, this is probably your best bet. I wish I could open it up right now, but my Mac is about 6 years old, and if I tried to have Photo Booth, QuickTime Player recording me, and then open iMovie, my computer would probably overheat to the point where it would melt before my eyes, so I'm not going to actually do that. If you have a Mac and you want to bring it to school, I can show you during class, what I do. Otherwise, just check out YouTube. Finally, this is probably the most important part. You have your video, it's amazing, you want to show it to the class. What are the best ways that you can do that? So YouTube really is your safest bet. It always made me feel weird to have to upload things onto YouTube for anything I did in university or my master's degree. I didn't want the whole world to see my video. I've since gotten over that. But I know in your case you don't want to put up a public video, so you can actually set your settings to private so that only you have access to the video. And then on presentation day, you'll come into class and log into your own account and play the video through YouTube, through your own account, and nobody actually will have access to it. Okay? Do keep in mind, before I actually show you how to do this, keep in mind that if you have like music or video clips from any other place, like if you have the newest top 40 dance song, your video is going to be ripped out of YouTube quite quickly if you do publicize it. So if you want your video to remain on YouTube, don't use copyrighted material. Make your own soundtrack. I know that's heaping a lot more onto you, and I don't actually require that you do that. So I'm going to just show you, here I am again. I'm going to go to YouTube and show you how to upload a video. So I'm on the YouTube website. I'm just going to click my icon. So this is me. I'm going to go to my channel. And this little arrow here means upload. So I'm going to click that. So really it's a drag and drop, or you can select files. I already have a file prepared. I'm just going to move over here. So this is a video on editing. As you can see, it's already in MP4 format. I'm going to drag and drop it. Bring this back over. Okay, we don't need to see me. I'm just going to get rid of myself. All right. So it's already begun the process of uploading, and because it's in an MP4 format, it's only going to take about 2 minutes. Okay. I'm just going to stop that now because I don't actually want to upload this video. Okay. I'm going to leave the page. So that's pretty much as easy as it gets. If you would like some more help with that, please consult me and I'll show you how to make it private, although it is fairly straightforward. Okay, finally, if you have a USB with sufficient storage, like maybe a gig or more, I doubt your video is going to be over a gigabyte, especially if you save it as an MP4. You can put it on the USB key and bring it into class and plug it in and pray that it works. And finally, these are things to avoid. Don't bring your laptop into class and expect to hook it up to the computer. The attachment cord, which is referred to as a dongle, which is a horribly embarrassing word that I don't even like to say, it's never the right size for the laptop you bring. I've seen like maybe 50 students bring in their laptops expecting to just plug them into the dongle, and maybe 2 out of 50 were able to do so. And if you have a Mac, there's just no way. They never have that attachment cord available. So don't expect to do that. And then what invariably happens when people do bring a laptop and want to hook it up, we actually have to gather around the student's laptop, like 25 students all huddled around a very small 11 or 13-inch screen, watching the presentation. It really detracts from the level of quality that I expect. And finally, in most cases, your video will not be over a gigabyte, but it's still too large to email to yourself, so I wouldn't even advise trying that. Unfortunately, Gmail just doesn't have the capability to transfer files of this size, so don't try to email it to yourself. Really, posting it on YouTube and putting it on a USB are your best bets, and I hope that you will use those options. Okay, that is it of the knowledge that I have to transfer to you. I hope I haven't sounded like a complete ignoramus when speaking on this video. It was just one shot. So I'm going to stop talking now, and you have the rest of this period to start working on your instructional document, as well as plotting out what you're going to do for this video assignment or live demonstration assignment. All right, thank you very much. Bye.